Lock out, nature. You got that dog in you, you got it in your bones. Lock out, nature. Everybody flick it, but only some get exposed. Lock out, nature. Got a bone up for attention, bitch, you love it when it grows. Lock out, nature. It's just human nature, baby, how deep you wanna go? Everybody's normal when the neighbors looking in. Everybody's cool till temptation sink under your skin. But with bit the ego and the dopamine dripping, if I push up on your buttons, oops, your sanity slipped. Talk big, stand tall, puff out your chest like you don't got the button, just waiting to be pressed. One little poke and the mask will come loose. Watch a civilized man turn into a log cow for views. The log cow says feed me attention, makes me grow. Water that obsession, chat's eating up the show. The log cow is throbbing and the audience is a whole, unleashing their demons, losing grip of their soul. You point at the screen like thank God that ain't me. You laugh at their demons, then blame when they bleed. Distract with that freak show to hide what you know. You are a log cow but think we don't know. Log cow, nature. You got that dog in you, you got it in your bones. Log cow, nature. Everybody freaky but only some get exposed. Log cow, nature. Got a bone up for attention, bitch, you love it when it grows. Log cow, nature. It's just human nature, baby, how deep you wanna go? Hungry little monsters picking at the bones. You can close the tab, baby, can't put away your phone. Cause the freak you came to laugh at might be sitting in your home. Underneath the manners, under everything you show. There's a hungry little creature just begging you to blow. Log cow, nature. Log cow, nature. Log cow, nature. You got that dog in you, you got it in your bones. Log cow, nature. Everybody freaky, but only some get exposed. Log cow, nature. Got a bone up of attention, bitch, you love it when it grows. Log cow, nature. It's just human nature, baby, how deep you wanna go?
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the show. We're going on a fucking war because that's what everyone else is doing, so we might as well join them. Fupa, I like the camo.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah. I got fucking warheads ready. Hold on. You know what? I knocked over my setup yesterday. Let's see if we can do it again. Oh. Anyway, I got a slingshot.
That was way off.
Well, I did it kind of on purpose because I didn't want to actually knock over my shit.
Oh,
once
why
again.
not? That would be fun. Then you could be clipped again.
No, I need to make sure. I was lucky that my shit didn't break last night, so I'm glad, and I don't want to, take any chances.
If you guys missed it, it was fucking crazy because all you saw was Bones do this. You saw the camera fall, then the camera
with a hammer.
black.
I did it with a hammer.
Yeah, with a hammer. But then all you heard was all this like commotion in the background. Like you could literally hear everything just fall over. It was like a domino effect. It was fucking hilarious.
And then it got silent, and then it went again.
Yeah, and then it did it again.
Yeah. Well, we have Tammy 10 running the OBS for us tonight. I know everyone's
is saying we are buffering.
Oh shit, are we?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see. I don't know. I guess. Tammy, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. I have a couple dropped frames. I'm texting some OBS runners. One of you must have just really shitty internet, and I don't know if mine can handle it or not. I'm not doing this on purpose. I
my
swear
internet
to
can
God,
affect someone else? Oh my God. Yeah, no, we know. Geez, even my fucking internet affects other people. Let me enter and exit.
I'm hardwired in right now.
We can always try to go to a different studio if it doesn't work. But
yeah, let's do Studio B.
Okay.
Is this better? Chat, let me know.
I'm also texting Phantom, so he might be able to help.
If it's me, I could try and restart my computer, but I don't know if it's fixed now. I force closed my Discord.
Okay, he said to go into his studio.
It's always something.
I'm so fucking sorry. Okay, he said try switching studios.
It's not you at all.
Let me finish. He said try switching studios and have me be the first one to go in the studio. So hold on one second.
Okay.
Son of a bitch. Okay, drop frames are getting better. Drop frames are getting better. Here we go. Okay.
Are we good?
Oh, maybe that's better.
It's getting better on my end. It's showing that the drop frames are getting lower, so
Okay.
Fingers crossed.
hopefully. Guys, let us know if it's working in chat.
I think it might be. Yeah, they're saying it's better.
They're saying it's
Okay.
better.
I'm gonna
Okay, so now we know. Maybe that's something that we just fixed with Tammy. Maybe you have to enter the studios before me, Fupa. Maybe that helps us.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, anyway, yeah, we got Tammy, and thank God for her because she just fixed one of our issues that we probably would have been struggling with way longer if it was just me and Fupa trying to figure out what just happened.
Yeah, we're both two retards, and we would have been here for 30 minutes, just like last night.
Yeah. Tammy, I know that you're just here to run the OBS, which thank you, by the way. Is there anything you want to say? Just like hello to everyone, or?
Lizard.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. Lizard, I think.
Hi,
Great.
guys.
Can we get the lizards in the chat?
Hi, everybody.
It's good to have you back. In the limited capacity we have you. And thank you once again. Oh, we got our first. Oh fuck! I forgot I have war paint on. Already smudged it. We got our first donut with the 5. Brad from 9929. Tammy, you and your family are in my prayers. Missed seeing you around. Hope things are a little bit better. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you. That was very kind.
Yeah, and I agree. Hopefully everything's good with them. So I have so much shit that I want to get into today.
Yeah.
But before we do,
Yeah, we do have a lot of shit. First of all, I want to make an announcement that I have been talking to JC Johnson's sister, the biological sister, Tay, and she has agreed to come on for an interview, and she has stated that this will be her final interview. So if you have any questions for her or about JC Johnson, about their relationship, about their family dynamics, anything like that, now is the time to get it in. She doesn't have to work tomorrow, so that's why she can actually stay up late and actually be here to do this interview. So we're doing a 50-member goal to get her up here and discuss. Chat, feel free to ask her any questions you want. I do have some questions prepared. I'm kind of interested to know the early life of JC Johnson. Like, was he always kind of a oddball? When did his whole idea of being a YouTube celebrity start? Like, did he always just think he's famous? Where did the delusion start? So I'm personally really interested in their early life and their childhood. So, but if you guys have any other more recent questions, feel free to ask whatever you want. Now is the chance to do so, because she will. She's kind of sick of doing all the interviews and shit. So, and I can't blame her.
yeah, no, I agree. I think it's good that she says her final piece. She says that this is going to be her last time speaking on it. She wants to get out whatever she needs to finally do it with. But that is our, I guess you can call it like halfway goal for the night, because some of you may or may not be aware, but Keemstar made an announcement saying that he basically has had no other choice but to unban JC Johnson. And a lot of you are wondering why. What could have happened? Well,
Yeah, so I will read the announcement. This was at 10:30 tonight. Keemstar puts in announcements. I was forced to unban JC Johnson. I know we hit a goal to ban him. If you have proof you donated to this goal and want a refund, I will pay you in full. Just reach out to a mod with proof. So there's shit brewing, I guess, in the background. Also,
And we're gonna
I forgot to say, his sister did send me a lot of exclusive photos that have not been shared in main chat. So we also have that to look over.
Yeah, fucking lore building shit. But, so the halfway mark for tonight is to get the sister on for her to be able to tell her story one more time. And it's not really a halfway, because I think, 75 if we get, the remaining. We're going to have JC Johnson come on himself, because he has a lot to tell us. And a lot that includes why Keem kind of had no other choice but to bring him back. It's going to be fucking crazy. He's on standby. The sister's on standby.
Yeah.
And we got a lot to do in the meantime anyway, so we got a good show planned for you. Oh, by the way, we're going to be playing a game, but every time we get a 5 bomb or higher for the memberships, I'm going to be putting more and more warheads in my mouth. They're super sour, so that's going to be really fun. I have this. It might be a little distasteful, so I have to be careful with the verbiage of this. But I got some new decorations for Halloween, and because it's like a whole war theme thing, because all the, LCU's at war, everyone that does a 5 bomb or higher, I'm going to add their name to this fallen ghost here. And it's going to stay up on my wall throughout Halloween.
I might have a ghost. I was looking for one earlier, like on DoorDash, and like there's some lame ass stores around here that don't have fucking Halloween out. Like, hello.
All my shit's got it.
Now that I just seen that, I think I have one. So give me 1 second.
Yeah.
What do you want this to
any
say
5
on the
bomber.
screen?
Oh, okay. So it's for 50 members, JC Johnson's sister's coming on. So I guess like 50 members equal JC's sister. And then that's like a benchmark. And then 75 is JC himself. I know it got a little complicated. Sorry.
We're just gonna put the
basically
50
we're just
on
doing
first.
one goal. It's a 7.
We're gonna put the 50 on first, and
Go
then
ahead, sorry.
There we go. Yep, and there we go.
Sounds good. And then guys. So we have little incentives for every 5 bomb. We got the names on the ghost. It's gonna stay up on my wall. Honestly, I might just keep it up forever as long as I'm here in the LCU, because I do like my little ghosts, and I appreciate any support. But anyway, so we wait for Fupa.
I'm here. I'm back.
Oh, perfect. I didn't have my OBS up. I was looking at the chat. Let's get into our little war game, and let's play and see which members of the LCU is getting fucking drafted. Not only that, but which members are gonna fucking make it out alive. Oh, that's cute. What does the back of it look like? Is it like cardboard on the back?
Should I use the back?
Maybe. I don't know. Let me see the front again. Sorry, I was looking at you on the YouTube thing, and it was.
It's got a giant boo thing on it.
Yeah, right. That might be more like, take the sticker off the back, and I feel like use the back, right?
Okay.
Then you could decorate it, do whatever you want. More DIY arts and crafts. Oh, we also have Soph in waiting, which we're going to bring her up in a little bit before we hit our goal, because she has some shit she wants to say. Those of you remember Soph here in the LCU.
Jones is a good boy.
At Cortami gifted 5 memberships.
Thank you, Courtney. I don't
Thank
know
you,
why
Courtney.
the fuck the TTS says Cortani.
I don't know either. I kind of like it, though.
It reminds me of Crouton when it says it like that.
Oh, we got another 5 bomb coming in.
B-Win!
Baby, I'll
Thank
see
you.
you right now. Jones is a good boy.
At BWNTH gifted 5 memberships.
Thank you.
Thank you. How do you say that? That's someone you're more familiar with than
I say B-Went.
B-Went? Okay, I think okay. So we got Courtney and B-Went. Let me just write those real quick before they stack up and I forget.
Wait, chat, should I use the white side? I'll have to write, I don't know. I feel like the white's really cute. I wonder if I could get this off. Oh, I might be able to peel this off.
Yeah, I say just peel it off. Just because you'll have more room. You know what I mean? All right. I got Courtney up there. We're going to do B-Went. I'm going to do a different color. And then we're going to get into our game. Oh, I got to put the warheads in my mouth, too. It's honestly so nice, like, having Tammy here. Our original idea, before obviously Tammy left, was, maybe she was going to come up and be our little wrangler. And then we were doing the auditions, see if we can get her in on there. But everything imploded after that. So we're really lucky to have her up here right now.
Honestly, a lot of our fucking ideas get stolen or stepped all over by other shows,
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you're bringing some of the best content in the LCU. Everyone wants to be a little ankle biter.
Period.
We just got a 2 from Courtney. Courtney is a nickname. My name is Courtney with a C, though. Oh, so clarify for us, please, which one you want. I'll write your name twice if you want it with the C instead. Sorry about that. I already beat you with the K.
But she is known for the Courtney with a K, though. She's known around the LCU.
Yeah. Oh, a lot of people are accusing us of gay opping Keem tonight. No, I already said this over on Alpha when they were discussing
so
it.
what if we are? So what if we are?
You know what, period. So what if we are? Did someone just pop in here, by the way? Did I hallucinate that?
Phantom did.
Oh. Did he leave or did he get kicked?
I didn't kick him.
Oh. Well, Phantom, if you want to come back in, say your piece. Let's get into the war game.
Baby, I'll
and actually put the war hook in.
Almost got it all off.
is a good boy.
At 40-piece BPD gifted 5 memberships.
Thank you. If you guys, well, I would
What
say
are those? Are those warheads that were like back in the day? They used to come individually wrapped, and they had like toxic written all over it. There was
I
some
think-
kind of really sour shit and they had toxic written on the package, and I found one.
Moving up to the best tier. Cash cow, cash cow. Low cow nature, crystal clear. Cash cow, cash cow, 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 cow.
Thank you so much for joining Cash Cow.
Thank you.
Barely Serious One. Appreciate all you. And yeah, I think these are it. I'm pretty, because I opened them up before.
Because
honestly, my
I was
boyfriend got me into them recently.
When I was a kid, I came across one of the ones that were individually wrapped, and it said toxic all over it. And I was like, what is this? I was like really intrigued. And so I was like looking it up, and I was like, what does toxic mean? And so I like opened it and I put my tongue to it, and it was so fucking sour.
Yeah.
I couldn't even put it in my mouth.
So the
That's
only
what
reason
she
why
said.
these don't say toxic on them is because these are the mystery pack. So they just say mystery on them. But I think the normal ones do say toxic. Oh, I gotta put. We got 3 5 member bombs.
Toxic waste. It was called toxic waste. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Gotta put 3 in.
It was too sour. Like I touched my tongue to it, and I was like, "Oh hell no!"
Oh, did you see? Did you? Did you see me on live today? By the way.
Yes,
Koopa?
you know you've been making a lot of appearances on live.
I
Lately.
don't get any ideas.
Huh?
No, that show scares me. I just like going up there and fucking with them. Oh, this is really fucking sour. Jesus Christ. Oh. Well, I don't know how I'm gonna talk if I have these in my mouth.
You better figure it out.
I know.
You better. man
Oh,
the
welcome
fuck
to the
up.
show, Phantom. Welcome, Phantom.
He's just checking IT stuff.
Did you get server? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, did you get server muted? All right, so let's just keep going full steam ahead. I'm gonna open up this war game. Thank you again to everyone who sent
I
member
have the
bombs and cash
3.
cow.
I have the 3. Am I supposed to put the cash cow? Who was the cash cow?
Technically, I
Barely
said for
serious.
5 bombs or higher, but
Okay.
yeah, we could include the cash cow too. I don't care.
Fairly serious. Oh, this glitter's gonna get everywhere.
Am I good to start the screen sharing, Tammy?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, perfect. So this is our little host war game, guys. And how we're going to do it, thanks to Tammy for really just fucking locking it down for us, holding it down. She's going to put polls in the chat. And you guys are going to vote for who you want, which host you want to make it through each round. If you feel passionately, before we move on from one of the categories, because it's going to be 2 hosts at a time, you can send it on a 20 and you could override the poll. So like our first category is going to be Boogie versus D's, host on clown. If the poll's going in D's favor and you really want Boogie to win, before we fucking lock in our answer, put it on 20 and Boogie will make it through. we're gonna go all the way to the end until there's one host standing.
And this is
And-
also who gets the donates first, because we have a lot of stuff to get through. So
Oh yeah.
if you have someone that you really want to win, you gotta make it happen quick so we can move on. We have
Yeah.
like 30. How many? 32. Let's say,
What?
Yeah, 32
Oh, yeah.
players that we have in this game. So
Yeah, we'll try and speed round it as best as we can. But I mean, if we don't hit the member goal, then this is really all we're doing kind of for the rest of the show, this and talking shit. So if the members are coming in faster, we'll move the game faster. And now, not for nothing, guys, but it would be really fucking funny if we angled this in a certain way where Tammy 10 and Keemstar made it through to the showdown. Is something going on? Oh, whoa!
oh,
Thank
you for
the
At George2XI gifted 20 memberships.
Thank you so fucking much. Joe has been so great to us, like every fucking night.
I know. It's one of our biggest supporters.
We got to do something to like commemorate him. What I really liked. What
I have some stuff and it's for like the Halloween time. So maybe this coming weekend we can do a Halloween stream and decorate our setup. So I can go ahead and get the ball rolling on that.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm
'Cause I have
down.
an
Like,
idea.
all right, let me write him, and then we'll start this fucking game. I keep talking about it, and we keep not starting it. All right, let me write him. I'm gonna put him right up top because he's been a big shooter. And you still got to put him on your puss. You did say that.
Yeah, I will tattoo George's name on my pussy. Is it Joe or George?
Joe, but I think the TTS reads it weird.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get into this game. Tammy, are you ready with the polls? First, we got Boogie and D's. Sound off in the comments below. And again, if you feel strongly about a certain host, one way or the other, lock it in with a 20. Okay, these lost a sour,
Baby, I'll
so I'm taking them out of my mouth so I can talk better.
Bones is a good boy.
Good boy.
At Kayla-10101 gifted 5 memberships.
Thank you so much.
Kayla.
Appreciate you guys. Can I talk some shit about someone right now?
Yeah, go for it. You don't have to ask me. You know what my answer is going to be.
Okay, I'm getting really fucking sick of the fluff girls, and I like Sweet Tea a lot. I know she thinks that I don't like her anymore, and she's been mad at me because she thinks that the whole, when I was speaking up for, why Tater was saying people were switching up, and she referenced the fluff girls, so I said it, trying to maybe, give some context. They took it as me trying to perpetrate a narrative that Booster clearly was also told, and that we're just fucking walking around this place trying to pin people with shit falsely. No. You want to know why I said what I said? Because you did say something that affected people, and I understand that what Sweet Tea said by the postpartum comment was her most likely trying to help, right? Maybe give some context, like, oh, someone's hysterical because of XYZ. But it came across like, how kind of a man would speak on it. Yeah, kind of like how a man would speak. It's kind of like very like Yellow Wallpaper, if you guys ever read that book when you were in school, where it's like a woman can only be emotional or only speak up for herself if it's done in a hysterical way due to some kind of feminine syndrome.
Really gross comment, because I don't know if you pay attention to True Crime Bones, but and I'm not going to get too deep into it, but there is actually a current case happening right now with Lindsay Clancy, and that is a big topic of discussion, like with that case and in the news right now because of that. And this woman not only suffered from postpartum depression and anxiety, but she actually suffered from something much worse, which is postpartum psychosis. And our society is so like far behind with women's healthcare when it comes to postpartum issues. Also, I touched on it a little bit when I covered Hayden Panettiere. She was going into detail about that was kind of what spiraled her into this downward turn in her life, is she had postpartum depression and she struggled with it for 10 months before she was finally diagnosed because her doctors sucked ass. So she suffered in silence for 10 months. And it's a very serious topic and it shouldn't be joked about.
And the thing is too, right? Like I can't assume what she meant. Maybe she meant it fine, but I was just providing context. So like it could have been deaded there. You could have explained yourself. You could have cleaned it up.
It shouldn't
You didn't
even
have to
be
try
brought
and
up like that.
Sure, right, I agree. But what I'm saying is like I can't assume how she meant it. But what she can do is not try and smear me as if I'm trying to lead some campaign against her, that I'm running with some narrative, that I'm just some fucking soldier on the field. And that's what they do all the time. Like, not her, not so much Sweet Tea. I don't really have any beef with her. I'm just explaining that portion of it. But like AMAC, like Tater said it best, you throw stones and you hide your hands. Like, you come across as really nice to the audience, and I believe it too half the time when I watch you, but you just keep doing the same little like sneak disses and the throwing stones and hiding your hands, and you always come out clean, and anyone that ever goes against you gets fucking smeared as if they're the snake. But honestly, behind the scenes, you're kind of the snake, you're kind of the bully. I'm just being honest. And then you guys are like celebrating, like, oh, see what happens when you go against us. Like, they're dropping like flies. Tater, you should be worried you're next. No, let's not try and fucking run people out of this place. Let's not fucking like have it as a badge of honor that when you go up against me, your career ends in the LCU. You're a fucking loser for doing that. And the only reason why you think you caught a fucking W on Tater is because she has enough self-respect for herself that when she wants to leave, she walks away and does it. She doesn't sit up there and cry and cry and cry and cry and cry and stay. She just walked the fucking way. You don't get any fucking W for that, bitch.
Period.
Anyway, what's the poll say in the game?
Boogie is at
we got
56%.
Perfect. All right, so Boogie made it through the first round. Next round, we got Sweet Tea and 3-2. Boogie and 3-2-1 Joe. That name confuses me, by the way. First round. Why am I hearing us?
That was me. I'm sorry.
Oh, Deez, it's you. I was looking at the screen. How are you?
Not good. I just saw the poll. I was thinking if I should come in and try to sway the poll, but I
Yes.
fucked up with the entrance.
No, you're good. You're good.
It's
I appreciate you coming out.
I fucked up.
Oh,
I
it's
fucked up.
okay.
I like the nose, the A for effort. I like the hat too.
It's in theme, you know?
I really like what you and Didi have been doing. I like the pairing. I feel like works really well, and you guys have such like a fun show.
Hey, we're trying to stick with the fun stuff, you know?
Yeah,
Keep it-
there's a
keep it
lot of
fun, keep it
drama in the
lively.
network, so I think people really enjoy those shows that are like just about fun and they're chill and laid back.
Well, listen, guys, if someone wants to fucking, he's up here right now.
You
I'll
guys
give
wanna
you like,
support him and kick Boogie.
yeah, send a 20 for him right now, and I'll override the poll before we move on. How about that? Break it down for us.
Come on. Hold up. Hold up.
Oh.
Hold up.
That's worth a 20. I think it's worth a 20.
Oh.
Come on.
I need
He can move his
Shakira's hips don't lie right now. Hey.
You even got the clown sound effects going.
What the? Come on now. Come on.
Come on now.
I know we have a lot of animal lovers in chat. Would you be willing to show us your turtle?
Which one? I got two.
Both
Oh,
of them.
shit.
If someone drops a 20, we'll get to see his turtles.
That's not a euphemism.
It might be.
They're
I
actual turtles.
actually
Okay,
do
calm
want to
down.
see the turtles because I saw you mention them on another show and I was like, oh, I want to see.
You got a fresh cut too. It looks like you got a new haircut.
Yeah, right out of the hospital, bro. Once I got my appendix removed.
I was about to say, how'd that
That's
go?
right,
Did
were
you
sick.
did yours burst or did you get it before it burst?
It was about to. It was like very inflamed. And I was the first one to get the surgery that day. So, like Saturday, I went to the hospital. Saturday night, Sunday morning, I got the surgery. So it was like instant. So it definitely was about to explode. for
Was
sure.
it really? Is it? I've never had like appendix issues, so I'm just asking, just like out of curiosity. They say like you like keel over and like you can't even stand up straight.
It was like a progressive thing. I
pain?
woke up with like a pain, and I have IBS, so I know what like a stomach pain feels like. and
Yeah.
it did not feel like that. And then what happens is it's like a rebound pain. So when you press down and you let go, the pain, the rebound is like 10 times worse. And once I did that, my dad, he got like a appendicitis in like the 80s. So he had to get that shit like cut open. And so he was like, "Oh shit, that's like appendicitis," but it wasn't as bad. And then eventually, over time that day, literally just got worse and worse. And then I was keeling over, and I was like, "I need to go to the fucking hospital," because I was like, I thought I was dying.
Yeah.
I genuinely thought I was
Well,
dying.
it's
Like,
good
I
thing.
was in the car on the way, and I was literally like, my head was in a bucket, and I was like, "Dad, I just need put a gun in my fucking put a bullet in my head, dude." Like I was like so in so much pain, I was dry heaving. It was the worst. Sorry for
Oh my
going
God.
on, but
That's awful. Yeah, I'm also like a major baby when it comes to like getting sick or anything. So like I immediately, even if I have like the slightest stomach virus, I'm like, this is it for me. I'm dead. Just make my funeral arrangements already. Like I'm dying.
When I got my appendix out when I was little, the kid that was
you got
in
it
the
little?
room, yeah, when I was little, I got it out. But the kid that was next to me in the room, his actually burst, and they had to take all of his organs out and hand wash them, like the acid from the appendix.
Yeah.
And that sounded like really scary. And I knew that because they told me that while I was waiting for my surgery, and I was like, please don't
Ooh,
fucking
they
burst.
shouldn't
Please
have
don't
told you
fucking burst.
that.
Yeah.
They just
That's
made me
wild. But
scared.
yeah, I think I was
Well,
on the verge of exploding. But now I got like 3 little scars on my belly.
Did they?
Man, I'm good now.
Do they can they do that laparoscopic, or do they
I
have to actually cut you?
No, they did 3 holes. 1 hole was for the light. The second hole was like for the like cutting it to dissect it, and then the third hole, the vacuum, is suck it out. So they didn't cut me open.
Oh.
Like, I mean, I
Oh,
don't
so
want to show
they
you.
did it
They're not bad. The
laparoscopic.
scars aren't like gross or anything, but like you just see 3 dots.
Yeah, you got like
Bruising.
3 little ones.
Yeah, it's like
Well,
I've
Deez,
heard that-
unfortunately, no one
Nothing-
fucking sent the 20 to free the poll. So not only are we moving on to the next round, but we're gonna have to kick you, unfortunately, just so we can move a little faster.
Sorry. What show are you on? Lookout Clown? And what
Lookout
time do you come
Clown.
on?
We got a members stream going on Thursday nights at 2 a.m. and then we got streaming on the weekends at 2 a.m. and then I think it's 8 a.m. like one day. So it's like
Okay.
bam.
So that's
But-
where you can check him out, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, we're like put on the whole clown get up and whatnot. But thank you for
I appreciate
nothing.
you coming up.
See you there. Thank you for nothing. Go check him out. He's killing it over there. People want us to release the Grays. They put on a 5. Right now, we are currently at 41 out of 50. If you guys get us up to 45 out of 50, I'll release the Grays. But let's press along with the game real quick, just so we can get this moving, because we're almost at 50.
So Boogie wins.
Yeah. All right. Sweet Tea or 1, 2, 3 or 3, 2, 1, Joe.
Ooh.
I'm still deciding how I feel about him. I'm waiting. What do you think?
I think a lot of people like him, but I think we do need to see more. I think personally, I want to see him go at more people. You know, I feel like he came in, he's being the nice guy, which I get. Like, you're new, you don't want to step on anyone's toes, but he has been going at Yo Mama, so that's interesting.
Yeah, he definitely has balls. But he also, I think he is not informed of a lot of the drama that he maybe speaks on, if that makes sense. And he's so passionate about it. But that,
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we all do. So honestly, he fits right in.
Officer Twigga in chat says, "Nah, keep the Grays locked up."
I hear both sides. I guess we'll see how it goes, right? I'm down to keep them locked up because you gotta, Live has them locked up. I do like the Grays open personally, but I understand that you gotta get people their
Well,
incentive. They paid for it to be able to chat. So if
right
it's free-
now, Sweet Tea's winning.
Yeah, well, no one dropped a 20, so I guess to move the game quicker, Sweet Tea is 1. All right, we got Snow Goth versus Iceman. Who would you pick personally in these little battles?
I think I would pick. Okay, are we voting on who would win in a war, or are we voting on who we like more?
I guess, I don't know. Yeah, it's interesting. I guess people could vote however they feel like it. I think it's more of a head-to-head, who's more of a boss bitch.
Okay, who's more of a boss bitch? Iceman. for
Yeah,
that
I'm gonna
one.
have to agree.
And then I would say Boogie, and Sweet Tea versus what's his face? I'm gonna have to.
Well, we're not at Boogie and Sweet Tea yet. We're gonna go back to that. That's next round. But right now we're just getting through the first
I would
round.
do Iceman.
You know what? Why
I feel
don't
like Iceman's chaotic and crazy?
Yeah, why don't we do this to move the game quicker? Let's me and you decide the first round, and then the chat can decide the second. You know what I mean? Going forward, this will take forever if we
Okay.
play it this way.
Yeah.
All right, so we're choosing Iceman. Thank you, Slinky, for the 1 gifted membership.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Baby, I'll see you right now.
Who you taking between Copper and Tammy?
Holmes is a good boy.
At Slinky Dinky Doo gifted a membership.
I'm gonna have to go with Copper. Sorry, Tammy. I apologize, but
I'm going with Tammy because I want to see. I'm going with Tammy because I want to see if we can get this orchestrated in a way that it's Tammy versus Keemstar in the votes. See how passionate people feel about who they want to win that.
I would also choose Copper.
Okay, otherwise.
I'm choosing Tammy. Fuck it. Okay, Pesci versus Lisi. I'm going with Lisi.
Lacey.
All right, Keemstar versus Tater. Oh, this is hard. I already am
How
going
the
back on
hell
that.
am I supposed to
They
do a
shouldn't have
poll
been
for
paired
that?
up together.
No. Sorry, I don't know if maybe you were doing something else. So we're picking the first round to make the game go quicker. We're gonna decide the first round, people, and then the chat can decide, I guess, the second round. Just because
I
it's
feel
probably
like
gonna
they
take too
shouldn't
long.
have been paired up together.
Well, it's a randomizer. I could shuffle, but I think it's gonna shuffle all of them. So I know. Well, I'm gonna. Fuck. Should we just shuffle it? No, we can't.
Shuffle.
Yeah, but I think it's gonna shuffle everything we already did.
Okay.
Fuck it, we're shuffling. No one paid for
Billy.
anything anyway.
Billy.
All right, we got one. Billy. Glammy or Copper?
Copper.
Copper. Tammy or Jersey? Tammy. Come on, I'm not even asking
Yeah.
that question. Tommy C or Lisi?
Lacey.
A-Mac or Tina D? Tina.
Tina.
Keemstar, Big Murph. Oh, fuck, another tough one.
No!
I know. I'm putting Keemstar in just for the sake of stirring the pot, okay?
Fine.
Snow Goth or Sweet Tea? We're going Sweet Tea because the poll went for Sweet Tea as well. And I do like Sweet Tea. Chunky or Josh?
Josh.
Okay. Iceman or 321 Joe?
Iceman.
Iceman. DD or Yo Mama? Yo Mama.
Yo mama.
Foxy or Twiggy? Oh.
Foxy.
But I want Twiggy.
Fine, Twiggy. Foxy's
Okay,
gonna be
Twiggy.
mad at you.
Good. Okay.
Pesci.
Pesci.
Well, I don't know. Felony Melanie, she's a cop.
We gotta keep moving. Boogie or Fupa?
Oh, fuck you!
Which
Fuck
one?
you!
Which one? Boogie or Poopa?
Fupa!
Okay, we're going Poopa. Bones or Tater? Come on, I almost want to give it to Tater. Should we just give it to Tater?
Oh.
I'll give it
Well,
to Tater.
I picked myself, so I feel like you should pick yourself.
I know, but I'm
But
giving
then
it
we're
to
gonna
Tater.
still be up against each other.
Oh, yeah. Fuck with that randomizer. Fuck us. Anyway, Batgirl or D's? You know what? D's came up here. We're giving it to him.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman or
Xylee.
Xylee? All right. See, the fucking is. You know, we haven't got the members anyway yet, so we can still keep playing. All right, are you ready to do the polls again, Tammy?
Yup.
Okay, so now we have Billy versus Copper. Now we're going back to the chat voting.
Ooh. You know what? We need to take a screenshot of the poll when it's done and take a screenshot of this game. And you need to go back on live tomorrow and say, hey, guess what? You're a loser to whoever the loser is. And it's probably going to start a fight
Maybe.
because they're both very sensitive. Very sensitive little men.
Holly, we just had a speed round that first round just to get through it, so we got to get to the
Yeah.
votes. All right. Oh, this is neck and neck. Fucking 50% to 50%. Jesus Christ.
How many members are we away from having the sister up?
8.
We need 8 more members, and Tay, JC Johnson's biological sister, will come up. And like I said, I also have some exclusive pics that she did send me exclusive for Nature.
And then once we get the sister up, we only need 25 more members to get JC up. And once JC's up, he has fucking tea to spill on why Keemstar had to unban him.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Okay, so Billy is winning by just a little bit. By like, yeah. Okay, we can end the poll. I'll end it. Billy has won that round.
I thought it was Boogie versus Copper.
I thought you thought that, but no.
Damn.
We got Tammy versus Lisi. Sound off in the chat. We going with Tammy, we going with Lisi.
That Billy versus Copper Pole was kind of close.
It was really fucking close. It was really competitive.
All right, Chad, what do you think? Tammy versus Lisi.
For the chat that's saying it's disrespectful to Mike and Tina, just trust me on this, guys. When you hear why, I think even they are happier about this decision, but it's fucking crazy, and we're going to hear it from the man himself. Trust me on this.
Well, you know, Cash is right after this, so I'm sure Tina will be speaking her mind on everything that happens during this show.
Oh, for sure. Oh, we got Tammy taking Lisi by a decent margin. It's close, but it's like not that close. So we can call it. We got Tammy. All right. Okay. Next round, Tina D versus Keemstar. Jesus Christ.
Oh, God, this is so hard.
And you know what? Fuck it. Should we just, every time someone drops any kind of gifted, should we put their name on there?
Well, yeah, we should do Slinky Dinky.
Yeah, let's do Slinky Dinky. I love that, man. All right, let's eye the polls. It's like we're running an American election here. Uh-oh, it's moving back and forth. Right now, Tina D is at 52. Keemstar's at 47.
Oh my God.
Now listen, I love them both, but it would be really fucking iconic if we angled this in a certain way that it's Tammy versus Tater in the end, just to maybe make Keemstar really fucking spurg out. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to influence anything.
What do we think, guys? Tina D is winning right now. 40
Baby, I'll see you right now.
Thank you.
This is a good boy.
At 40-piece BPD gifted 5 memberships.
Thank you so fucking much. I am going to write your name twice just because you deserve it. We got Need to Know as well. All right, Tina took Keemstar. The polls are the polls.
Jones is a good boy. Good boy.
At Need to Know 420 gifted a membership.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. And also, if you're gifted a membership, be sure to thank the person in chat.
Yes, for sure. Need to know. I'm gonna rewrite 40-piece a second time. Just give me a second. Let me do the poll. Okay, so Tina D has won. She's moving on to the next round. Sweet Tea versus Josh. Sound off in the polls below, everyone. I like Josh and Sweet Tea when they were on live together. I'm not gonna lie.
Where is mine so far? We need to get this filled up.
Oh, should we do that cash cow too? Right?
Yes.
Everyone that's like just like fucking membering up will go on this.
I'm also freeing the Grays because you hit 45.
Baby,
Okay.
I'll see you right now.
Sounds good.
Jones is a
Scorpio,
good
thank you.
boy.
At Scorpio 206 gifted a membership.
Thank you, Scorpio.
I don't know how this shit works. When the Grays weren't free, were they able to vote in the poll or
Yes. Yes.
no?
you
Okay,
are.
so they were able to vote at least. Oh yes, the first Gray is released and it says this show sucks. Thank you for joining us.
Gray! I love the Grays.
Baby, I'll see you right now.
Damn it, they're coming in now. Thank Daddy Liam Porter.
At Teacup Taylor gifted a membership.
Baby, I'll see you right now. Jones is a good boy.
Hey.
At Daddy Liam Porter gifted a membership.
Thank you, Daddy
Thank you.
Liam.
Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Teacup.
Oh, thank you, Daddy.
All right, it looks like Sweet Tea has won the poll on a pretty big margin. So Sweet Tea is moving on to the next round in this game of war. All right, now we got Iceman versus Yo Mama. This is actually going to be a tough one. I mean, I'm going Yo Mama. I almost said Iceman. I'm going Yo Mama, but I know sometimes Iceman's got his own shooters.
Yeah, he does have his own following. Or his own
Backrooms doll, we have no choice. Sometimes we're told we have to lock you up.
Yeah.
Did I miss someone? I think I have everyone right now. I have to go back and get the cash cow. I know that.
What is Porter spelled with an ER or an OR? Daddy Liam Porter.
Porter.
ER.
Oh wait, no, I didn't write teacup. No, yeah, I didn't write teacup.
Teacup. Taylor.
You guys also did hit your goal
Yeah.
for the
Yo, Mama's-
interview.
Oh shit. Thank you guys for fucking helping us hit that goal. I guess we could update it while she's on screen that we just need, I guess, 25 more to get JC Johnson up here.
It's already
He's-
up there.
Says he's ready and in waiting. Hey, Tino. Oh, perfect. Thank you. I'm not used to not being able to see it. All right, Yo Mama won that. Let's just finish this round, and then we'll bring the sister on. Is she ready and waiting, basically?
Let me message her right now.
All right, chat. While she's doing that, we got Fupa versus... Oh, no. Twiggy versus Pesci. Twiggy versus Pesci. All right, let me write Teacup's name. I'm taking Twiggy. I'm taking Twiggy all day, every day. Hard, rough, slow, fast. It's always going to be Twiggy at the end of the day. Let me go back and get Teacup's name exactly. Hold on. Teacup. Taylor. Thank you. All right, the chat is definitely moving in Twiggy's favor. Atta boy. All right. For the sake of time, we're moving on.
I also sent you a message. Bones.
Oh. Okay.
Welcome, Taylor. Welcome to Locale Nature. We are so happy to have you. And I know the chat is ready to dive into all the tea.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm tired. I've been up since 5 a.m., but doing great.
That's good. Also, Bones, you can...
Yeah, I'm going over now to do that. We'll get back to the game later. If worst comes to worst, maybe we'll do members only to finish it up, or tomorrow. Let's focus on Taylor. So, you said this is your last time calling into the show, or a show in general, and you had some stuff you wanted to say on closing notes, right?
Yeah, I just really wanted to wrap it up. I know everybody's sick of this conversation, me too. And I just really want to take this a different angle and kind of get a different side of an understanding, and then just let it play out, because honestly, I've done what I can do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and honestly, when you first came up on Rewind, I know people, because they didn't get to hear you talk too much, they had mixed feelings on whether or not you were just coming in to trash him or whatever. But by the time you went on live, I think it was more apparent than ever that you are of sound in mind. You know what you're talking about. You seem like a very rational, normal person. And all the stuff you're saying, I don't know if it's true or not, but it seems like it's coming from a place of truth.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
really...
And the
There's a
more I
lot-
hear, it's
Rash-
just more evident that he is very mentally unwell, and just like, not in a sense of like he has like learning disability, in a sense that like he is very out of touch with reality. And I do think he suffers with like delusions of some sort. He may even be hearing voices, because Tina swears up and down that she did not go to his hotel, and he insists that he heard her voice. So...
Yeah. I don't know. He does have learning disabilities, so that is part of it. I wouldn't say it's completely all of it, because he wants to do what he's doing. He thinks it makes him like on his own, in a sense, more grown up, doing big boy things, and we've tried to tell him that's not really how the world is.
Right. And I think with people like that, you really can't, like, it takes like a team of professionals and a lot of therapy, a lot of help to get them to realize, like, and come to, like, a lot and probably medication and a lot of other things.
We had him in counseling. He refused medication, and he really just talked to her about what he wanted to talk to her about. He bragged about the LCU tour, and she encouraged that because she didn't understand fully, which, if I'm a counselor, I'm going to go on your social media and find out who you really are, especially when you're talking to me about it. But
Yeah.
just really, and then when she started seeing the real issues, she's like, unless he tells me I want help, I can't help him. So we were just going in circles with this counselor. Like, you see he's a danger to himself and his family, but your hands are tied and you can't do nothing for us. Why are we here? Why are we taking him all the way across town to do counseling every week if you don't have a say so on his help?
Yeah, that's true. It's also, I do know that like there's a difference. I don't know if this person was like just a counselor, but I know like people with like psychology and psychiatry degrees, those also differ in their limitations of what they're like legally allowed to do. Some are able to prescribe
Well,
medication.
let me tell you, this counselor was a like sexual crimes advocate type of counselor, and they said that JC's case was the worst they've ever heard.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And I do not deny him of being sexually abused. I just don't think all of it was abuse. I think some of it he wanted to do and maybe played the victim. But I will say, you know, this started when he was very young.
Baby, I'll
He
see
was
you right now. Jones
Oh.
is a good boy.
At Josephine1585 gifted 10 memberships.
Thank you so much, Josephine. I will
So I do have
add you to the board.
I have a list of questions and if
Wait, sorry.
Kat
Before
has-
you get to that, I just want to ask her something. I'm sorry. With the sexual trauma and all that, right? You said that it started when he was young. So that stuff, it doesn't. I know you probably misspoke. So I just want to give you the opportunity to clear it up. So when he was young, that obviously he had no choice in partaking in. That was just forced
the thing
upon him.
He was not like, I'm not speaking about like a little kid. It more or less happened when Roger came around when he was right out of high school. First of all, his mentality was younger and he physically looked younger. He looked like a little boy. And then when JC got old enough, he no longer wanted him exactly. Did not care what he was up to or if he was like,
Yeah, so it definitely was like a weird like PDF type of attraction. When did they meet? How old was he when they met?
JC was 17 and the old fuck was like in his 70s.
Yikes.
Oh, so yeah, he was definitely taken advantage of, and that's
Yeah.
disgusting. And that does not help. Did he like? Because I'm interested in like in the accent switch up. Was that something that he like developed like through meeting one of these men that he spent time with, maybe, or?
I really don't know. I know that my partner has a Spanish accent. That's her first language. So he really got like attached to that and like interested, if you will, and tried to mimic it and tried to appear like he knew more Spanish than he does. And some of that, I think it was because I was learning. So I actually translate for the other nurse that works for my grandmother. Like, I know quite a bit. Like, I understand more than I speak. But Jacob, he pretended to know some. I don't know if you guys saw that song he wrote with AI and it was all Spanish. He couldn't sing a word of it. He doesn't even remember his own song because he did not write it.
Yeah.
Now,
So he probably picks up.
do you think that some of that like accent switching, and I believe there's a term for it called like code switching, so like people kind of mesh in with the people that they're around. Do you also feel like it's related to his autism? Because you did say that he has like special interest, and one of
Yeah.
them is like the vacuums. So maybe the like accents.
I would imagine it's almost like when you're a child and you're playing pretend and you believe it in the moment. I think he does that a lot. He wants to believe he's the famous country singer or he lives in the giant house. But you have to understand, me and my siblings, we got to go to college. We got to drive a car. We got to buy a house. We got to do all the things he never could.
Right.
And it made me feel some kind of way.
Yeah, do you think you sense like a lot of jealousy from him in that aspect?
Mm-hmm. Maybe not so much jealousy, but just wanting a little piece of that adulthood, that freedom. So he's created it in a negative sense with people online who are very destructive.
Right.
When did he
Before he left home, what was your relationship with your brother like?
We were very close. He was my best friend. We would record videos together being silly or, hang out together, do nothing, go on road trips. Like, I miss that kid. I don't know who this person is he is today, but the brother that I do know, I definitely miss him. And I know that you guys would also really enjoy who he used to be himself. But he did not believe that anyone would love him for who he really was. And maybe that's a lot of the truth because of high school. He got bullied a lot for his problems. But as an adult, people are more accepting of who people are, but he never understood that he could still have that.
Yeah. When did you first notice that something was changing with him?
Throughout his relationship with Roger, I realized like he had a lot of behaviors and like he was changing, like just the way he would speak to people, and he even became a bully to Roger. And I'm not going to say he didn't deserve it, but Jacob's pretty ruthless, and I know the way he treated his family for no reason, and it's pretty awful to be on that side of it.
When did he like have an infatuation with like vacuums? That started like young, you said. Like what's that? I know a lot of people have been wondering about that.
Let me tell you, he was a little tiny kid, and my uncle had came in the room and he was playing with the vacuum, and he looked up at him, and this guy is like a serious guy, and he's like, Uncle, his name, kiss the vacuum. And he's like, I'm not fucking kissing the vacuum, Jacob. Like, not doing it. But like he, as a little kid, he would want to vacuum my mom's or my aunt's house. And he just like putting them together. We would take turns picking out movies. There was 4 of us kids. And we would do The Lion King, The Little Mermaid. Jacob's doing the vacuum video that came with the vacuum, and we hated it. We would hide it, like try to get rid of it, but we had to watch that on his turn.
Because I remember the night that
you posted in main chat, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different vacuum cleaners in this photo that he was moving out with.
Yeah, and those all had to come to my mom's. Those all came out of Rogers. Those travel with him. He does not get rid of them. In fact, if you notice, that is all his packing to move. You do not see clothes. You do not see things. You see garbage.
Well, I remember the night that he was homeless from the roommate, and I was on the phone with him because me and Kalila both had organized for at least the cops to come pick him up to bring him to a hotel or shelter. And he refused the ride with the cops because he had so much shit all over the sidewalk, and a lot of it was vacuums. And he was saying like they're family heirlooms and they're worth $6,000. And I was trying to convince him. I was like, JC, you can't, especially if you're in a bad neighborhood, you can't stay outside all night. You have your dog. You have to get rid of some of the vacuums. And I think he may have, but some of them made it to the hotel.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, when we were taking him from Rogers, we took my dad's truck up there and we loaded it. And JC's really was like, you guys have all this space, like floor to ceiling. We're like, we cannot pack it to the ceiling. What about down there by your feet? Well, I have to drive. You can't block my feet. Like, he was trying to max out the space of this truck. We drove down the highway, climbed out of the truck, and protected his stuff from flying out, like risked our lives. Jacob is screaming at us the entire way. It's like an 8-hour one-way trip from where we went to go get him. And he's literally screaming at us because we didn't get everything. And we're like, we literally did not have room. Not to mention, he was freaking out in front of the police that were there. So there was that. and we just had to get him out of there. But when we brought that home, it was literally Halloween candy, a rotten pumpkin, a box of Raji's paperwork. It was all trash. It was nothing, man, like to save. Nothing.
Yeah, I mean,
And I do
I-
have, just real quick, I'm sharing my screen. I do have this series of photos that you sent me of. This was the day that he was moving out with his adopted sister. And this was what he left behind. This was the trash you said that, or they claimed they did not leave. And then of course all the stuff had to find its way into this cab. And this was him, I guess, waiting on her to show up. He's sitting on the curb looking at all of his possessions. And then here is you and your partner just watching him pack up his stuff, and you're just letting him do his thing. You're not trying to like interfere or anything like that.
Right.
And there was also
Well-
a video that you sent me of him, and I'm gonna pull that up next.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, while you're pulling that up, I just want to remind everyone that, I mean, it seems like this is a bridge that you're trying to. You seem like you miss him, and that you are reminiscing on good memories, and we are like pretty close to bringing JC up here too. Maybe we could end this on like a positive note between you guys. I mean, I would really like to see that. I know the mom tried to reach out to him, and it wasn't really receptive. But maybe you can talk to him one last time without all these 100 voices that were on live. You can have more of an intimate conversation.
And this right here is JC carrying his suitcase, walking by himself. I'm sorry, like I'm not trying to laugh, but like it just looks like how like a little kid, like they throw a tantrum and they pack their suitcase and all that's in there is like their toys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
I'll be right back. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
He wants to fit a lot of things in there. Like,
Yeah. Do you think, like, I know he has this obsession with vacuums. Is it like other things as well? Like, do you think he's a hoarder, or is it just like certain things?
I mean, anybody else would see it as garbage. He finds it to be really important, like dinosaurs, shell computers that he's eventually gonna fix, cell phones, vacuums, stuff like that, like just tinkering stuff, if you will. And no, my brother's not a drug addict. That's his autism, and he really likes this stuff.
Okay. So you don't think he's like an actual hoarder? It's just like certain items, like the phones, the like tech gadgets type of thing.
Yeah.
What was happening in his life around the time that he was with Rod? I believe it was Roger. Was there any like other major events that was happening during that time?
I mean, I know that there was a few times where Jacob strayed away to another state and had a fling with somebody else, but always would go back to that situation. I think because Roger did whatever he wanted to and supported him. Jacob thought he was a grown man living on his own because he had this man taking care of him, and he wasn't living with his mother. But we're trying to explain to him, you're not taking care of your...
At Need to Know 420 donated $10. How does JC fit his hundreds of toys in that suitcase?
I have
They-
no idea.
They put toys in quotation marks. I think they're referring to a certain kind of toys, but
I don't know.
But yeah, moving on from that. What do you think leaving home became, or why do you think leaving home became so important to him? So, like, after his stint with Roger, at that time, did the relationship between him, and the rest of the family, did it sour during that relationship?
Well, see, what happened is me and his siblings are very close in age. When my mom had all of us, it was 2 3-year-olds, a 1-year-old, and a newborn. So we're all super close. And when we started graduating out of high school or going to college or hanging out with friends, we did not include him always. He felt very left out. So he searched for people online, and we were off doing our own thing, not noticing. And it became like where we were okay with him doing the online stuff. Like, you're making friends, you're finally doing your own thing, you're not clinging on to us. But then it became where you're turning into these psycho people and you're talking to the wrong people, like the people your mother warned you about, murderers, rapists, any of those people. Like, and I apologize if I can't say that, and I just did,
No,
but
you're fine.
saying the wrong people that he's talking, like, he literally was telling us so and so's on the, SEX registry, and like it was just casual conversation, like pass the potatoes, and I'm like, Jacob, these are bad. You don't know what they're capable of. And then he tells us he's been assaulted, but you keep going back to these same situations and putting yourself in harm's way, despite our advice.
That is wild. And it's still to this day, he's still continuing that behavior, because I know that, like, he met this adopted sister, I'm assuming online, completely random woman. Like, he knows nothing about her except what she tells him. And same with these past roommates. He met them in a large Facebook messaging group with a bunch of strangers, and it's concerning behavior.
Let me tell you, he went to the school for the blind, and this is the only time in his life this ever was this way. But there were several times he came home, and it was quite a few hours on this bus. But the entire time he's riding the bus, his mouth is stuck, lockjaw, wide open. Like, he would fall off the bus just exhausted. But there was a teacher doing that to him sexually.
That's crazy. That's really sad.
And his mouth would just be wide open, stuck, and he would have to ride all the way home like that and then go to the hospital at home.
Oh my God.
This is the type of stuff the family has been, having to deal with and try to save him from.
Yeah. Let me see some of these questions. Does he feel like the family was controlling him, even if you were trying to protect him? So when did he start, like, getting this narrative? Like, has he always been kind of defiant towards, like, you guys' help?
No, actually, he was quite the opposite, but Roger played him against us, and then also Jacob, liking the drama, fed into that quite a bit and played us against each other. But between their relationship, he pushed us out. Like, we tried to come up there because he had destroyed his apartment and tried to kill himself, and literally he wouldn't even look our direction, and Roger passed us with him in a wheelchair and had Jacob not even looking our direction. We drove all the way there from out of state to make sure he was okay, and they wouldn't give us the time of day. He had us totally closed off from him.
I'm sorry, not to interrupt. Just I have two things to say. The first, I noticed in the chat, tomatoes are allowed, guys. If it's spam, then you can remove it. But if they're just throwing tomatoes at me or Fupa, it's totally okay. You don't have to remove them. It's just spam, I guess. That's crazy. But I was off camera for a second. I was definitely listening. I heard most of what you said. But JC was calling me, like, freaking out. He does not want to come up here while you're up here. I would have liked that for you guys to interact, maybe end it on a more positive note, but he said he'll come up after you're done. I just wanted to make that known. So we're not there at the member goal yet anyway for JC to come up, so the floor is still yours. I just wanted to update you because I didn't want you to have any false hope thinking you may have this reunion with him, because he doesn't want it, unfortunately. I'm sorry about that.
It's okay.
What things do you think that JC Johnson can genuinely handle independently as far as being an adult?
I haven't seen much. We had to ask him to brush his teeth. He wouldn't do that. We had to beg him to shower. He wouldn't do that. And when he did, he put on his dirty clothes again. And he would get bags of chips and eat them all instead of making a meal. But, you know, I can't deny him the fact that he does have the seeing impairment. He literally, when he's pouring a drink, he actually listens while he's pouring because he can hear when it gets to the top, which I
Oh,
think is pretty brilliant.
yeah.
But he does have that eyesight issue where he can't see what he's doing. He can't see to clean up a mess or see to cook a meal. And he does try, but he can't read the instructions. And so, you know, those things are very hard and he needs help.
Yeah.
So you and your family are on the page or the idea of he 100% needs to live with another adult, and that adult needs to like look after him, keep up with.
And I really think like it's a bad thing if he has an older male taking care of him. They just can't be insane perverts. And I expect them to be weird if they're with JC, but they have to be nice people at least.
Do you
And
think that the woman that he's going to live with is maybe a safer option or the best option right now, or no?
are you talking about Jeannie?
Yeah. At least she's like
I
a
really-
woman that like no like sexual
No, they
involvement.
don't have anything sexual, but I can tell you what, that lady bothers me. First of all, my brother's completely replaced me with this lady he met not even that long ago, who she's getting something from JC, and I felt like it was money from the beginning just based off the ride situation where he wouldn't take me up on the offer, and I was way cheaper than her. Like, and then her leeching off his clout in the LCU and just all that she does. And then the way she packed her taxi up, she's just not a normal taxi driver. Like, there's just something not right about her.
What is it like the issue or the story with how many times he goes to the hospital? Is this something you're familiar with? Because he told us that he went twice yesterday, and then today he told me he went again today to the hospital. Do you think it's because he just needs somewhere to stay? Because I know he's homeless, so I can empathize with that if he just needs room and board. But
No, he goes all the time, even when he lives somewhere. Even with Roger, he was going all the time. It's part of his dramas, people looking at him, and like he faked amnesia and pretended like he didn't know my mom, and like it's a sympathy thing, I'm sure.
yeah, I think that probably because they treat him really kindly when he goes in there, and
Right.
he feels like
They live-
Yeah.
See, that's the whole point of the story, is he just wants somebody to listen to him, because we didn't when we were younger, and he didn't feel like he had any friends, and he wanted just anybody to listen to him. So that's what the whole point of this is.
Yeah, I feel like some of the people in the chat were having some issue with you telling your story, but it's your family story. It's very much his and yours. But I feel like it's serving a point that humanizes him, and it goes back to what you're saying, that like he's not just this person that he is right now. Like, he is a nice guy, and he's just maybe wrapped up in bad stuff in real life. And
That's the thing. He is somebody's brother, somebody's son, to another who cried. Like, he's important to many people. He just pushes them away, and that's the saddest point of it all.
Do you think he understands when someone is taking advantage of him? Like, do you think he realizes?
No, he thinks that the people doing that are his friends, and the people who were telling them don't listen to those people are the enemy. That's why he became the enemy.
I've noticed that too with him, and like when I do speak with him, it used to be I didn't want any contact with him. I was uncomfortable with him being up here, and then he was placed on here, and it was kind of no choice. And in that time, I kind of talked to him a little bit more, because I was like, all right, if I'm stuck working with him, I'll talk to him a little bit more. And he definitely is. You
He's
know, not all. Yeah, he's not all there, and he spins up this stuff, and you have to have a 10-foot pole, and he can be dangerous to others. He definitely scared the shit out of Tina and Mike, but he also has like a really like kind, like almost more normal side of him. When I'm talking to him on the phone, you almost forget that he's this crazy character online because he's like a normal person when I'm talking to him. I mean, not normal, but you know what I mean. Like it's I'm like, oh, he's like has conversation here.
Yeah, and that's the thing. He was always eccentric, if you will, and we always, made fun of him and like joked around with him and stuff because he was the oddball. But I can tell you what, we were always, me and him, attached at the hip. So we were always close until he kind of strayed away and started doing his own thing.
Yeah.
When you try and talk about these decisions that he's making, has he ever been like receptive towards it, or has it always been like this big fight?
It's always a fight, and he always has to learn the hard way.
Yeah.
And like sometimes
has he like retrospectively been able to admit that some of his past decisions were a wrong decision? Like his Roger relationship or any of these past relationships?
He hasn't came to that conclusion because he still feels like he's the victim, and until he takes responsibility, it's never going to resolve.
Also, to clarify, I just got an update from Tina. JC didn't scare the shit out of her, but the police report is crazy. Yes, that's what I meant. More like what he does sometimes when he's all wound up has real life implications. And so maybe she wasn't scared of him, of course, but he
scared us with his, the police calling and his manipulation. He literally scared us. No, we did not fear him physically, but what he could do with the system, we were scared.
Yeah, well, that's the dangerous part. Yeah, because he can make any false report and it could be taken seriously. And I do think he almost, I want to say he believes it because, like, he's saying Tina was there outside of his room with her son, right? No one believes that actually happened. But I almost wonder if, like, he was laying in bed at night, when you're like drifting off half asleep and your mind starts going, like, I wonder if he takes stuff like, oh, that's what happened, because he says he also hears ghosts and spirits and all of that. So I do wonder if he does hear voices,
Well,
yeah,
I
do what I was
know
saying earlier.
Yeah.
I do know that we had to remind him to sleep because he stayed online 24/7. So there was that too. Like sometimes he's unhealthy because of what he's doing in life.
That was my initial issue here with him, because he came on, he had good ideas, he was down for it, he was like, this is my biggest dream come true, but he was never asleep. Like, he would, no matter what show was on, he was in the chat, he was spiraling, then he was like making like threats, and I was like, JC, like, you got to pump the brakes, because you have to go to sleep, you have to stop taking it, like, the chat's gonna talk shit, that's what they're gonna do, but don't let it affect you. Because he told me at one point, he was like, I can't even hang out with my roommate and like smoke weed, and I was like, see, that's not good. If it's affecting you that bad, then you can't be here, you can't do this. And it was just getting worse. And then he took that month-long break, and he came back, and he was in way better spirits. And then it kind of derailed again. But it's weird though too, because like, I don't know. I don't want to say it's a character, but some of the time when I talk to him off screen, that's why I am more okay with having him up here, because it's almost like he's turning it on for the camera, and when he's himself, he's more like rational. It's weird.
Really.
And I told him, I was like, see, but where you fuck up is when you try and get people in trouble. Like, if you had an issue with Tina, go to Keemstar, have him assess it with anyone, any other adult here that could assess if this is something that's real or not, if this is something that maybe we can be worked out. Don't just go to the police. Don't just go to people. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that can really fucking harm people, and that's where he fucked up. And also the issues with his dog. I think he has the mind of like a child, in the sense of he loves that dog. I don't think he doesn't love that dog, but he's not taking care of it like an adult should.
Right. He doesn't realize that he is actually just as entertaining, minus the drama, if not better, because everybody's not worried and concerned, and he is just as funny. He is just as interesting. So he could have been on the show like himself, and that's the saddest part of it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's even what Mike said. I believe it was on live, or I don't remember what show. But he did say that had JC Johnson just Bones, you're gonna have to mute when you're not talking. I get a lot of background noise.
Oh shit! I think it's probably the rappers over here. Hold on.
Yeah. So Mike was saying that had he just like had a conversation with him prior to moving to South Carolina, that he would have been possibly down to make videos with him, because that would be good content. Like Mike just films a video, he walks outside, there's JC Johnson, like that would have been a funny video. But it's the fact that he didn't have that conversation, and he was so secretive about it, and then to this day he's still like trying to lie about his intentions of going to their city. It creates like a big issue and calls for concern for their own safety.
Well, it takes a lot of dedication and loyalty and everything else to literally make your entire Facebook, Twitter, everything one guy. And before you even know if he's approving or accepting of you, you've literally turned your life upside down, rejected all the people around you because of one person, because you want to be close to one person. And I don't know if he looked up to him, if he had a crush on him. Either way, it's neither here nor there. Like, he literally dedicated everything to him. Everybody that he talked to, it could have been the clerk at the store, just whoever. Yeah. Like, he talked about Michael Green. Everybody knew that he was in love before you guys even found out. That's the thing. It's just really sad because you put all your eggs in one basket and you lost everything.
Right.
Yeah, it does suck. Is there anything else you want to maybe say, or this is your last interview, you said?
Yeah.
Because I know we're approaching the final half hour, and I want to be able to get him up here to rebuttal. It's only fair, but I wanted you to wrap up as well and feel you walked away saying everything you needed to.
Yeah. I just want to talk to Jacob directly and let him know that I love him very much. I miss him. I know he probably does not believe that, nor does he approve of everything I have shared. But I really hope one day that we can hang out like before and start a new chapter, because we'll never have what we used to have, but we will have brand new us. And I think it'll be really fun. So if he can just get it together. It doesn't matter if he comes home. It doesn't matter who he's living with. If he can just live better, then we can all reunite. And I would love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everyone always wants a family to be together if they can be together. It's like, at the end of the day, that's who you have that you can trust. I know everyone's situations are different. But it sounds like he is lost, and it sounds like he could use a family support system. You sound like someone that has a lot of like love in your voice when you talk about him, and you definitely shared a more human side of him tonight than a lot of us knew. So I think you mean well. I think your intentions are well, and I hope that you guys can reunite.
Yes, and I
hope he gets the help that he needs, because it's very obvious that he needs some psychiatric type of help.
Yeah. Well, I just pray for the channel, pray for the host, pray for JC. Hope everybody just comes out in peace, and that's the end, I guess.
Well, I really appreciate you taking the time to come up here and talk about your brother. I really do appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a nice night.
You too.
I honestly get the chat's gonna say what the chat wants to say, right? And
Also,
at the end of the day,
some more photos that I'm sharing while you're chatting.
Yeah. At the end of the day, like, people that want to judge anything that she shared, saying that she should or shouldn't have, it's his sister. This is someone that he grew up with his entire life. His story is also her story, so you may disagree with it, but at the end of the day, it's still his family that's choosing to share it. So I think that overrides kind of what your opinion is at the end of the day. We'd let her have the floor, and she shared what she wanted to say. Yeah, like, clearly it looks like a different person almost. Like, he looks so, like, happy and like, awkward photos.
Like right here in this photo, they look like just a normal family. Like they got like kind of like a matching striped
Yeah.
shirt going on. The dog's in a striped sweater. Like,
Well,
this
yeah, I
is like a
think
normal
that
family.
I think the people that he got involved with, because unfortunately, like she said, someone that he dates is probably going to be a little off center, a little strange. But unfortunately, that the real wrong people, the real wrong crowd sucked him in, and I think, tainted him for the worse. Chat, we are approaching the half-hour mark. We are currently 61 out of 75 members away. If you guys want to hear JC's side of it, the sooner we hit it, the sooner we can get to talking to him. I know he has a lot to say, probably in rebuttal, his own announcements, his own explanation of why Keemstar had no choice but to unban him and bring him back to the Discord. There's a whole lot of story
Yeah, there were
too.
some people asking about the dog too. I don't have any updates on the dog. We're gonna have to ask JC. I haven't spoken to JC.
I get updates on the dog every time I talk to him.
Well, the last time I heard about JC, it was when he is the genie person apparently paid for him to get to Kansas. So throughout these past few days, I guess he's been traveling to Kansas, I'm assuming. So
the last I spoke to him, he's at the bus stop. He hasn't gone to Kansas yet, but he's trying to get there.
So this photo right here, when she sent me this, she said this was the last time she hung out with her brother where he was actually normal. And that was, a few years ago. So
yeah. I mean, I know that this has already been said, but the mom even reached out and said, hey, you don't have to come home with me. I just want to see you safe and off the street. So I will go, and I think it was her husband, or her and her husband would go. They were 4 hours away from him. They were going to drive, pick him up, and just bring him over to Jeannie's house, make that long trek just to let him live where he wants to live as long as he's off the streets. But he didn't want that. He thought that her having the address was dangerous.
Well, while we wait for the other members to come in, I'm going to bring in Soph.
Yes.
Welcome, Soph. Welcome to Locale Nature.
Holy fuck, you guys. This is...
Sorry, I know that whole thing.
No, you guys. This is... I was gonna give y'all's flowers, but this was bad.
Hers telling her side of things?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, baby, this was bad. Nobody cares. I'm sorry. The JC Johnson shit... Bone.
But I feel like if this...
No, baby. We had this conversation that... Like, the JC Johnson shit, like, it was
You look
wrong
good, by the
from
way.
the beginning.
Yeah, of course, yeah. But then we had no... But then we had...
Why capitalize off? Like, why?
Well, first, we had him removed, and then he was made
baby,
intern.
I'm not done. Wait, baby, I'm not done. And so, like, after a while, it kind of becomes, like...
Yeah.
He's, like, obviously mentally ill, right? Mentally ill.
I agree.
There's something wrong. His family is like obviously like trying to help, and he's like not accepting it. There's something wrong. There's something wrong, and like it feels nasty to like. I'm so sorry, Bones. I love you, Fupa. You're Fupa, but Bones, baby, I love you, and like. It feels nasty to like capitalize off of this and try to make money and like try to get the sister on here. Like nobody cares. I'm so sorry. Nobody cares.
But I think it was important though for the sister to be able to. She wanted to come up one
no.
last time and like just like try and reach out to him because he doesn't have any contact with her. It's like
But,
she
like,
tries to contact him and she can't.
JC Johnson's not gonna like contact anybody close to him, right? We already know. We already learned. And so like he needs inpatient. It's giving ALR. Like, ugh. It's giving.
No,
like,
he
we
100% needs like a team of doctors at this point because he's so far out of touch with reality and he's got these
sorry. You guys,
delusions.
I was gonna give y'all's flowers, even Fupa. Bitch, unblock me. Bitch, I want that fucking GLP-1 coupon, whatever the fuck you're giving. Bitch, I want that.
Okay, I will.
Oh, please, you look so good. You don't fucking need no GLP-1.
No, bitch. Thank you, guys. No, I've gained like 15 pounds, bitch. I need that. Like, unblock me, ho.
Okay. Now, Bones did say you wanted to come up here and talk about something else.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I had the background that I was gonna do, but bitch, y'all had me in fucking members waiting for over almost an hour and a half. So I took.
I
it
know, I'm so
because
sorry
I
about
was
that.
like, bitch.
And you came in theme too.
I know, right?
You look great.
What the fuck? Okay, but yeah, it's about the Phantom, Fanny G, whatever
Oh,
the
boy.
fuck. So I won't say what stream, okay, but let's just say the girlies, they were having a little too much fun, and they
Made an appearance.
made an appearance just like right now, right?
Oh, sorry, I missed a dono. I'm sorry. Apparently, I missed a dono. I didn't hear. Let me just read that because chat's writing. Let me go back. Oh, it was a 5. That's why we said. Sorry, we're trying. We have to start only reading the 10s, and we get to the 5s after. But I'll read it. Huge ass said Bones Fupa instructed her mods to time out all the tomato throwers.
Oh my God,
It
also,
was made the
who
channel
the
look
fuck-
stupid.
Yeah, I'm throwing tomatoes, bitch, because I'm like, what the fuck? This shit
The
sucks.
only reason,
No-
like, if it was just me
Love
and
y'all,
Bones,
but-
I don't care. But like, we had a guest up here for a specific reason to an
You guys,
interview,
it was so bad.
and also people paid for the interview for you guys
That's
to just
true.
spam tomatoes after people donated to get the interview, and we have this person up here. It's rude as fuck. Like,
But
you
it was
can,
bad.
you don't have to spam
Tomato.
tomatoes. You can like
Tomato. Tomato.
you know, say like what you want to say in the chat, but like spamming tomatoes is so fucking rude. Like, you guys do that shit and then wonder why half the people don't want to come up here.
That is true. I mean, the woman was having like a heart to heart with her brother through the screen. I mean, I'm okay with the tomatoes. I just where it's when it's spam, obviously, just because it's
Well,
spam in
right.
the chat.
When
But a
it's-
tomato, I don't
And
really care
King
about.
literally said the other day that anyone that's spamming shit in chat is gonna have to get timed out because it fucks with the host trying to read the chat and trying to gauge the chat. When you're spamming shit, it affects people trying to get to the real messages.
Fuck, that's crazy because I sent like one thing of tomatoes and I got timed out. So I don't know. Maybe check your mods.
Yeah,
Or
they maybe
whoever
were
has-
being overly cautious. We'll talk to them. The mod team is great. They probably just
Yeah.
misunderstood.
But okay, where was I at?
Oh, you said
So-
that you were on a stream and your tatas made an appearance.
My tatas made an appearance. I don't want to name exactly what stream, but I was on a stream, right? And the Phantom was running OBS because my OBS had some issues. And after the show had ended, right? You always have like the show after call, like the discussion, right? And so this motherfucker was like, "Oh, by the way, your boobs, they were out. And by the way, like I could see your nipples. I could see your nipples." And I was like, "Oh." Like what the fuck? Like what the fuck? And I would love for Jersey, if you're here, please come up. And it was just giving weird.
So
It
this
was
is
just
a
giving
glass
wait, so
stream that
Jersey-
you were on, and
So Jersey was there to witness what he said.
Yes. Yeah. It was okay, I'm engaged. Okay? I'm engaged. It was really uncomfortable. It was weird. It was uncomfortable. It was weird because okay, I get it, but like he started making comments like I love big boobs. What can I say? Like I can't help it. Like making those types of comments and I was like, "Oh." Like,
Yeah,
okay, I get it.
how does
I
that-
get it. Like, I get it. You're a boob guy, but like, you don't have to make those like weird, like gooner, like comments. You know?
How does that make you feel knowing that an 80-year-old was hitting on you unknowingly?
Okay, not 80, but like maybe like 50. But like, I don't care. But like, it's the fact that I'm engaged,
Yeah.
baby.
He
There's
has
a
no
ring.
respect for that.
No, right. It was weird. It was giving like it just made me feel really uncomfortable. And I didn't say anything because I didn't want to like overstep I just didn't want to say too much. I was already like I had already quit. I had already like made I guess like drama, mess. And so I didn't want to say anything. And so it just made me feel uncomfortable, weird. Weird as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, I get that 100%. It would make me feel weird too. Especially like you're just like up there doing your thing, and then to have like the guy come to you after the fact, and then like, oh, by the way, your boobs were out, and I was staring at them the entire time.
Right. No, the fact that he was like, oh yeah, I'm a boob guy. I can't help it. I'm gonna look. Fuck. I wish Jersey could come up. I asked her to come up, but
She may not want to because me and her are at war. I mean, I am not like, I cannot not interact with someone when there's other things going on. I'm fine with that. I went up
No.
on Alpha earlier and I didn't try and fight with her.
Well, also, Jersey and Phantom
Okay, yeah.
seem to be really tight with each
no,
other.
no, no. She said, I'm still out. I can't hop up right now. But it was in a call, and it was so like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. If you're a woman and you've ever been like low-key hit on by somebody, but I don't know.
Where
I
it just
don't know how
feels
to
like
explain-
uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where it's like, ugh. Like,
And also,
I don't know
as a
how
like,
to-
I look at it because like
in a
as a
workplace environment.
I look at it too, like, because as a woman, we're always like cautious of how we deal with things like that because we never know how the man is gonna act, and some men can be psychotic and not take no for an answer, and then lash out and be weird and do weird shit.
Right.
So it's always like it just puts you in an uncomfortable position, and then you're like, I don't know, because I know I have talked to other women like we know like we're always kind of like we don't want to piss them off too much, like we can't hurt the fifis because Jesus Christ, like
Speaking of fifis, what the fuck is wrong with Keem? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. We have to talk about this. What the fuck? Why is he hopping up on every fucking show? I know the person's in here.
Wait, who? Wait, what did I just miss?
Wait, I was saying the person that he's been like yapping about, Tater and Tammy. Like, what the fuck is going on with him? I'm so sorry, but like, as a viewer, I'm like taken aback. What's going on, baby?
Yeah, I wonder if like part of him was playing into it, right? Like I wonder if he was like, well, if I'm gonna be this person, I'm gonna be this person, and like leaned
No,
full
I think he
throttle
was
into
hurt.
it.
I think
Well,
he was
like,
hurt. I
he
think
might
he
have
was
been.
ego. I think his ego was completely hurt.
I mean, could be, but like I said, like he kind of got mad at me for saying that everyone was leaving the LCU, and I'm like, but that's the
Baby,
truth. Everyone
9
is leaving,
hosts. Yeah, it's been like what, 9?
and I think I don't know. I think he's honestly, if I was the boss, I would be panicking because to me, like just as a host, it feels like everything's falling apart. So I can't imagine how he's feeling as the owner.
Not you trying to empathize with man. Anyways, I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying, like I don't want to see this place like fall.
Now Tater's
apart.
my girl all day.
No, yeah,
Tammy's my
yeah.
girl all day. But I
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
get what you're saying. Like it's like a weird situation where I wish they could all just like sit down and talk it out. I mean, honestly, if they don't want to talk it out, they don't have to. But like in my dream situation, it's all something that could be worked out. But I get that not everyone wants to sit down and talk about it.
Right.
We got 10 coming in.
Local nature.
At Comicsoid123 donated $10. Can you kick Soph and promote members to get JC on? He should have been the goal instead of Sister First. People heard enough from her.
Sister first.
Okay, well,
So-
if you guys want JC Johnson up here, let's get the rest of these members. And since we're only going to have like 20 minutes, Bones, how do you feel about doing the members only?
Well, I was
Just so
about
that
to
we can,
say.
like-
So I got a message from one of the management members, and they do want us to bring him up because there's 20 minutes left. We can extend to go to members only for sure to tell the rest of it.
Yeah, that's
And
what
then
I'm
once, yeah, but we have to start it now. And then so if you still want to hang out later, when we get back to the more fun and the more game, we'll bring you back up during the members only, and let's go back to having fun. Well, we'll talk about if you have anything more to talk about yourself as well. Sorry, this whole thing I've been like getting so many messages my way about
I'm
what
so
to do next.
sorry. I mean,
Before
No,
the,
no,
donate,
no.
the donation be donating, but like, I'm sorry. I'm reading most of the chat. We don't care.
I
I'm
get it,
sorry,
but we
baby.
We don't care.
There was now Bones told me there was a little something else that happened with Phantom. That was there a number exchanged?
Yeah, he sent me his number. I never messaged him. After I left, after what happened to me, why I left last time. Yeah, weird.
He just like
Yeah.
gave you his number and was like, "Hit me
Yeah,
up."
and I was like, oh.
That's so weird. So this is now like what? How many? I don't know. I've lost count on how many we're at this.
I
One.
don't
He just
know.
gives his number out to random people.
I don't know. I
Well,
was
women
like, oh.
specifically.
Right. I was
Yeah.
like, oh.
And I don't think it's ever good to give your number to anyone here in Discord. If you
No.
want to talk to me, we can talk here and not anywhere else. You don't need to know my shit.
I agree. Yeah.
Well, okay, so JC Johnson's just sending me songs that he's writing on the fly. All right, we have to move over, and it's nothing to do with you, Soph. I hear your point of view. I get a lot of your point of view, but we're being told we got to move over to him. If you still want to hang out when we go to members only, and we'll finish our war game, and we'll do some more stuff, we'll come back up. Thank you for coming up. Thank you for sharing your
Thank
story. We'll talk
you.
more. Thank you.
Okay.
Tammy, are you still here? Because we have to move to a private call.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, great. Sorry. Oh, a lot of things are going on here at once. We're screwing the member goal because I do think it's important JC tells his story, and we're being told to do so as well. So we're going over to do.
Yeah, you
Okay.
go ahead and you can. Yeah, go ahead and do the call. That's fine.
All right, you have the group chat, right, Tammy?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go in there now.
Does JC Johnson know about the group call?
Yeah,
Okay.
Do you want me to
he's
start
very
it?
upset, by the way.
Oh,
Oh yeah, just go. Yeah, just go
All
right.
right, I'm
ahead.
gonna start it. Oh boy. Oh. Okay.
Hello, JC. Are you here with
Yeah.
us yet? I was still
he's not
ringing.
here yet.
Oh, okay. He's
Does he still?
sending me songs at the moment. He's really upset.
So I know he's on his phone. Pick up.
Does
Yeah.
he still think I'm Tammy Slayton?
Well, you are.
Right. Oh.
Oh, he hung up on
he
us.
didn't answer.
Well, I guess it's good that we didn't do the member goal. Yeah, I guess it's good that we didn't do the member goal for him because he
Well, we
might be
did,
having a
but-
tantrum.
But the sister, we wanted the sister first.
Yeah, I mean the member goal was for the sister, and then the extra would have been for him,
and
but we never
someone
made
said
it.
that we should have done JC first. The reason why is because the sister does have a newborn. Okay, I'm trying to respect her time. She has a job. Like JC doesn't have a job. He has all the time in the world to be up here. Okay, let's be
Let
real.
me talk. I'm talking to him right now.
JC.
Just join the
I know you're
call,
watching.
JC. He is
I kn-
watching. That's
yeah, I
fine.
know you're watching. Just pick up. Or like if you go to the group call, you can hit join call.
Can you hear his song if I play it?
Same old street, empty pocket, weary feet. Got this fire burning deep inside, but all I find is nowhere to hide. Been giving all I got, what's left to give? Just trying to find a reason to live.
I'm not gonna lie. At first, it was kind of weird because I thought it was his voice, but then once I realized it wasn't his voice, it was kind of cooking.
Yeah. I mean, listen, JC, we're not fucking forcing you to be up here. You said you wanted to come up here, and now I guess
yeah,
that,
you said that
you're
you
mad at the
had
sister.
information to talk about.
He's saying that we chose the sister over him, and that's why he doesn't want to come up. But that's not what happened. Your sister had a right to tell her last piece of it. This is your turn to tell it. I don't know why
JC,
you're fumbling.
You literally got unbanned by Keemstar, and if you're not gonna come up, you're probably gonna get banned again.
That's what I don't get. Like, you literally asked me so many times to get Keemstar to unban you because of this reason. I finally reach out to be the middleman. You get what you want. And now because your sister said something that you didn't like, I guess, or
Well, then come
honestly,
up
it's not
here
even
and
that.
talk
It's not even
about
that.
it.
He's just mad that we chose her, he's saying.
We had to respect her because she has a newborn, and I'm not trying to keep her up at like 2 a.m. Okay? So if you're upset about something, you need to come up here and talk about it instead of messaging Bones and then Bones having to be the relayer, the message deliverer. Just come up here and speak your truth. This happens every time.
Yeah. Not very professional, JC. You're gonna run your own studio, JC Johnson Universal Studios. This is the name of it. that he
JC, do
updated
you
me on
know
today.
how many times that me, Bones, Foxy, all these other hosts have been forced to be on camera, whether we feel like it or not, whether we're upset or not, whether we're sad or not, we have to show up and be here.
Well, I mean, and just to be clear, I'm not fucking forcing him to be here. He said he wanted to be here, and if he's not gonna come up, then
Well, I'm just
That's
saying,
your
just
opportunity,
to, just
man.
to cop out because you're upset over what your sister said, or us having your sister up before you is a shitty move.
yeah. I mean, it's like you just got what you wanted to. Like you wanted to be unbanned. You wanted to be
And
back.
if you're not going to contribute to the LCU, you're probably going to get banned again. So I would highly advise you from like what I know about management and their decision making, if you got unbanned to potentially be on the show tonight and then you don't show up, you're going to get banned again. And then there's literally no helping you. Because like this is your opportunity and you're fucking it up right now. So
All right. Well, honestly, let's just move on. We can go back to our war game. If he calls in, he can call in. We're in the studio, but I'm not going to sit here and fucking try and reason with him. He was all gung-ho to do it, and then I guess the interview with the sister ran too long, and he thinks we chose her. She's not even here trying to be a host, JC. She literally said this is the last time she's coming up, and she just wants to get it out and see if she can reconvene with you. Let's go back to the war game, I guess. Let me pull that up. Give me a second.
this is stupid. Like I'm
It
so
is,
tired
yeah.
of doing this shit, and then he throws his tantrums and doesn't want to come up.
Yeah. He's a diva. He's a
No, he's
diva.
unreliable.
Yeah. That too. Oh, wait. Did we just get a message?
Well, I know if it was live asking him to come up here, he would be up here in a heartbeat. Bones,
What?
lock in.
I was reading a message from him.
I know, you gotta get the game up.
Yeah. Let me put that up. All right, the game is up. We're going back into this. We have. Where did we leave off? We have Fupa versus Tater. If we want to put a poll in the chat for that. Tonight was interesting. Still is interesting. He's saying he doesn't believe that he's unbanned from the Discord, and I sent him proof that he's unbanned, and he's saying that we're playing a trick on him.
You're literally. Did you send the screenshot?
I
of the
did.
announcement?
He's saying, he said, no, I will not. I don't believe it. I don't believe that Keem is gonna unban me.
You already are unbanned.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's honestly because he has this new manager. Because some of the wording here sounds like someone's in his ear telling him something. I don't know. Whatever.
Oh, it's probably Genie.
He says he will not come up unless he receives a message directly from Keem, and he would have to contact his agent. Okay,
Keem is
I'm
asleep.
done.
It's
I'm
2
done.
in the morning.
I'm done, JC. You got
This is
your fucking opportunity, and it's
Excuse
gone now.
me,
I don't give a shit.
JC, this is your opportunity to be on panel in the LCU, and Keemstar literally unbanned you tonight before he went to sleep, and you're fucking it up.
Well, Tater won that poll, so we're gonna select Tater. And I guess the next one is Deez and Xylee. Listen, I'm not fucking negotiating with a terrorist over here.
Xylee.
He literally. What did I say?
Pick Xylee.
Oh no, the chat, the poll is doing these again. Remember, I'm not negotiating with a terrorist. Like he literally fucking wanted to be unbanned. We got him unbanned for this specific reason. It's not just because we got him unbanned for shits and giggles. There was a reason why. I'm trying not to spill his tea, so he can maybe do it if he wants to do it when he comes up here. But I'm not gonna sit here and go through an fentanyl Phil. That's who your agent is, fentanyl Phil. I don't even have a contact with this man. Okay, JC, you don't have an agent. Let's be so fucking for real. You don't have an agent. Anyway, Let's see. So the poll is going towards Xylee by a landslide. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Xylee. Okay. Let's select Xylee. So now we are in some of the final rounds here. We got Billy the Fridge versus Tammy 10. Let's see. Sound off in the chat. Let's see who's gonna bring it home here. We're just gonna keep going. Yes, Fentanyl Phil is his manager, guys. And ever since then, he's been, I don't know, acting a little strange. But usually that's what happens. It happened to Britney Spears. It happens to a lot of child stars. I'm just glad that we didn't fucking hit the goal for it. Thank God we fucking went. He said, "You hurt my feelings. I'm not a terrorist. You." I don't know, something about his sister being up here is what really broke it off. Okay. Whatever. All right, so let's see. We got in the chat
Billy.
Billy. All right, boom, 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 boom. Billy is going in the final four. We got Tina versus Sweet Tea. Honestly, yeah, this
Tina.
chapter is so fucking. Yeah, we gotta wait for the chat to do it. This
vote
this
Tina.
chapter is so fucking far behind me at this point now because not only were we over and done with it, and then forced to work with you, and then I tried to give you the benefit of a doubt because behind the scenes you seem like someone who was just trying to clean up your messes and get help, and I empathize with that. At this point, JC, we're done. You can go off with your manager and go open up JC Johnson Universal Studios. You want to know the real reason, guys, why he fucking came here? Actually, no, I'm not even going to say it. I don't want to say it because at this point, I
No,
feel
it's
like...
his story to tell.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's take a look at the poll.
Oh, that's close.
Oh, it is fucking close. Well, never mind, not anymore. When I opened it, it was. All right, so Sweet Tea has overtaken Tina D. She's moving on to the next round. We got Yo Mama and Twiggy. This is a hard one for me because, you know, I'm always going to choose Twiggy, but I also really fucking love Yo Mama. And if we're talking, I mean, honestly, they are both really good fighters in this, if we're talking in war senses, right? Because Yo Mama is fucking going to annihilate you. He shoots to kill, but Twiggy's like kind of one of those like sleeper cells where like he's just fucking trolling you and pulling shit behind the scenes that you don't even realize until it's too late, and now you're just fucking you got in front of everyone. He's a good troll. So I don't know, who would you rather be up against? Someone that's shooting to
It's
kill to
actually
your...
kind of close. Okay, Yo Mama's taking the lead, but it's Twiggy still got like 40-something%. So.
All right, we're closing the poll just for time purposes. Yo Mama is taking it by a bigger margin now. It's almost 60%. All right, Yo Mama's on to the next round. We got Tater versus Xylee. Two Rewind hosts that have left Billy the Fridge. Did you
Billy
check out
everyone away?
Did you check out the girl that was on there tonight? I've seen her before doing IRLs. I think I like her. I didn't get to watch Rewind too much because we had our own show to do, like the plan for. But she's really pretty. She seems like she could speak well.
It's Trash Girl Pearl.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot the name, but I think I like her.
I did have a little piggy up here. I think I moved it, but she came to Fat Camp and brought all of the hosts little gifts.
Oh, that's nice. See, yeah, I don't really know like how it works on the other side of
She did the IRL with Tech when he got his tattoo.
Yes, I do remember that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's cool that like some of the fans are, you know, I don't know how that works. Is it top donators or that they go to Fat Camp?
The crowns I think can get a chance to go to Fat Camp.
Oh, sweet. Okay, Xylee won in a landslide. We're going Xylee. Now we are in the final rounds here. We got Billy the Fridge versus Sweet Tea. Who are you taking in this one? In your opinion?
Billy.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm torn on this. Am I going Billy or am I going Sweet Tea?
I mean, if we're talking about a war, Billy.
Yeah, that's true. But Sweet Tea, when she's activated, though, she goes nuts as well. Not gonna lie.
Mm,
Oh, by the way, we got an update from Jersey. I didn't even see she DM'd me. She said, I was there, and I can co-sign that. He brought up the nip slip first, and then made a little boob joke after the fact. So,
so fucking gross, dude.
if Phantom wants to tell his side, too, he's more than welcome as well. All right, let's look at the poll. So we got, oh my God, it's fucking neck and neck. It's literally 50-50, like on the dot 50-50. Guys, get your votes in right now. Get your votes in right now because, okay, now it's Sweet Tea's 51, Billy's 49. Okay, poll's over. It's Sweet Tea.
Lolcow Nature receives a C. Right down the middle.
I'll take it.
Aggressively average.
Yeah, that sounds about right. All right, so now we got Yo Mama versus Xylee, and they're going to be going head to head with Sweet Tea. Oh my God, wait, I'm not going to try and direct the chat, but I see a potential war here, depending where the chat goes with.
Ooh.
Let's see, hold on. I feel like I know which way it's going to go. Right now it's close. It's not like, oh wow, it switched up. Xylee's fucking really overtaking it right now.
I think it's because like the chat, they miss Xylee and they want her to come back. So it's like they're Xylee deprived right now. I did vote Xylee though. I can't.
Oh, you voted? I haven't voted in it.
I can't lie. I voted Xylee.
All right, well, Xylee is definitely taking it at this point. All right, the final battle. Who is winning this war? It's only women here in the final. All the men got knocked off. It is Sweet Tea versus Xylee. Who is the only one coming out alive in this fucking LCU war? I don't know. I mean, I know who I'm saying, but I'm trying not to give my opinion because I want them to vote what they want. Mrs. C, what hairspray do I use? I don't use hairspray. I actually use it's called like Surfer texturizing spray, and I use like Miracle Creator 20 with it's like a spray leave-in conditioner. I use those two.
Is Bones in his influencer era? Okay, period. We're gonna do a show and we're gonna show you all of our favorite items. And we're going to spam you guys with affiliate links because we're going to be in our influencer era now.
No, definitely not. I don't have any affiliate links. No, thank you.
I do,
all right.
so
Wait,
all
the
money
poll
can
is
just go to me, it's
50-50.
fine.
The poll is 50-50. Now it's, it went 51. Now it's back to 50. It's
Okay,
fucking
we
neck
let
and
it
neck.
roll. We let it roll until like literally 2 a.m. and then we'll end on the winner.
Yeah.
So you guys literally have 1 minute to vote.
Yeah, we
Or 2
won't close the
minutes.
poll until we close the show.
So,
Oh, let's see.
let me pull up the poll and let me watch it.
Okay, it's 49 Sweet Tea, 51 Xylee. And it's kind of not moving. It's staying firm there. So that might be the final result.
Okay,
but to be fair,
guys.
it was neck and neck. So like
52.
it fucking
Oh, Xylee's getting 52.
she's gaining.
Are we going to hold it?
I feel like it makes sense. This is the final battle and it is so close. Like if it was a landslide, I felt like the game wouldn't have made sense. But
And the votes are going up, so it literally seems like every time someone votes, it's like Sweet Tea Xylee, Sweet Tea Xylee.
yeah,
So
every
it's like-
vote matters.
It's staying at that split right now.
I think we gotta call it at this
Xylee-
point.
Xylee went to 51 for a minute. 51. Oh my
You're
God.
right. Wait, what is this? This is like actually like I feel like it's like gambling. I have no money
52.
involved in this. 51 again.
51.
This is a fucking full-out war. Okay, wait. I see the votes going up and now it's starting to stay firm again. So the votes might be staying in very similar spots. People are getting their last minute
52.
votes in.
Oh, she went to 52 and then back down to 51.
It's like I'm watching like a live fucking like horse race.
We're voting for the next president of the United States right now.
They're saying congratulations, AMAC. She's not in this. I mean, Sweet Chee's our co-host, so I guess I could see the congratulations.
All right, it's 2 a.m. I'm calling it Xylee won.
All I had to do was say that this fluff got a W, and you're like, I'm calling it, and this stop the poll.
Yeah, fuck that. Xylee won with 51% of the votes.
I'm still standing.
Xylee is the champion.
Her graphic is cute too.
Hey, Bones.
I like how it has a little purple reaper. Yes.
I have a surprise for you.
Oh yes, what's your
What?
surprise?
I've convinced JC to say yes.
Oh, he's coming up.
If you wanted to do members only,
doing-
and you cannot
we have
bully
to.
him.
We're doing members
Nobody's
only.
allowed to
I-
bully him.
I've literally been nothing but nice to this guy. Even in the DMs, I've been nice to him. Even when I'm talking to him now, I'm like, okay, whatever.
Well,
This is why we need Tammy in the LC.
he said you're not allowed to be
Yeah.
two-faced. You're not allowed to be two-faced.
Okay.
All right.
So yeah, this is why we need Tammy. Tammy, you need to
she's a
consider
good
being our wrangler.
negotiator. She's our negotiator.
I'm just saying, you want a cow you can milk. I think me and Fupa are milkable cows. Consider it. Sleep on it. All right, we're gonna have to go to members only then, guys, because we have to get you over to Cash. I'm gonna. The redirect wasn't ready when I scheduled this. So let me make sure the
Also-
redirect's
It's in already.
Oh, you have it in. Oh, I forgot you're running it. Thank you.
Cash, yesterday, Murph was having a moment, so go over there and support Cash as well, guys.
Yeah, for sure. All right.
Thank
well,
you for all the support. We will see you in our members only stream with JC Johnson.
oh
Thank you,
god, here we
guys.
go. It's gonna be a wild one. Thank you, guys.